my lovelies, welcome back to my channel again, and today we are going to address the elephant in this room. Yes. Hi. Okay, there's no real elephant in this room. It's all in here. Like they say, empty mind is a devil's workshop. Okay guys, I'm not trying to trivialize this topic because I know it is a very important topic. I just wanted to give it a lighter start before we dive in deep. And before I go ahead with anything else, I just want to quickly show you my room. Of course, I used this bed last night. And that's my room. I was sitting over here, having my cup of tea, journaling some things, and look at the view outside. It's so beautiful, you guys. I absolutely love coming here. I'm in the Philippines again, by the way. And yes, we're gonna talk about overthinking. So I'm sure you guys must be thinking that why did I choose to talk about this topic today? But I really feel this is relevant in today's time, especially with what happened last year and what we all have been going through since last year. And yes, that's why it's important to say it out loud, because for whoever needs to hear this, they need to know that you are not alone in this. We all are guilty of it. I myself have been guilty of it on several occasions. And you need to understand and find solace in knowing that you are not alone in this. And if I have to give you a small example of what happened with me yesterday, I told you guys I used this bed, right? But I went to bed at 8 p.m. and I woke up at midnight. And I shouldn't have been waking up at midnight because I had an all-night flight. I had 12 hours of duty all night, and I arrived here late afternoon and I slept in the night 8 p.m. So I should have been sleeping at least until 6 a.m. or worst case like 4 a.m. But I was just up wide awake at midnight and I'm like, why the hell am I awake? But I had this feeling in my chest and in my stomach, and I started thinking, why is this happening, you know? So I had to get out of my subconscious mind into my conscious mind and start thinking about what really happened. What was I stressing about the whole day today? And yes, we were talking about rosters coming out tomorrow, and I had requested for days off, which I'm expecting to get because I want to go home so badly, you guys. I'm craving to go home. I want to go home to Mumbai, hug my mother, see my family, eat the home-cooked food, see my niece and my cousins, and get a taste of home, because I have been away from home for almost 2 years, you guys. It has never ever happened in last 8 years that I have been away from home for more than 4 months. So this is the longest that I've ever been away from home. And you know what all circumstances we have all gone through since last year. My father's sickness, me falling sick, my job insecurity, and so many ups and downs. Leaving all that aside, what I'm trying to say is that yesterday I woke up from my sleep and started thinking that what really happened, you know, why I couldn't get a good night's sleep. And I came to my conscious mind and started thinking, what was the reason for it? I tried to articulate my feelings and I recognized and accepted it, acknowledged it, and I wanted to address it by actively thinking, can I really do something about the days I have bid for next month's off? And honestly speaking, the answer to is nothing. I cannot do anything about it, you guys. I can just sit and wait. And while I'm sitting and waiting, I don't want to be stressed. I don't want to think about it. So what can I do? So I woke up at midnight and it was still like 7 p.m. in India, and I talked to my mother. I vocalized my feelings to her. Then after that, I had some pending online courses. I finished all of that and I took a shower. I pampered myself. I did my hair and skin routine and all of that. And I put some soothing music and I put all my anxious thoughts to rest. So I wanted to tell you guys that it is possible to try to manage it. Overthinking can definitely be managed. Overthinking actually stems from fear, anxiety, sometimes lack of confidence, insecurity. There could be so many reasons for people to overthink and feel anxious. I know a lot of you have DM'd me and sent me messages about, oh, I've applied and I'm waiting, how long? Guys, I just want to break it down to you that you have done your super best. You've been preparing since last year up until today, and all these airlines have opened up for recruitment, and you've made your CV, you made your cover letter, you got ready, you took nice picture, you made a nice application, and you sent it out to all these companies. And now you're in the waiting game. And I know it is very, very difficult, and it is easier said than done, but I know it is possible. I'm telling you from my experience, I've been through all what you're going through right now, and honestly, the best you can do right now is acknowledge, accept that you're feeling anxious, address it by taking right measures, like get busy, develop a hobby, or do what you like. If you're into singing, go take music classes or learn it at home, or least is listen to music to get your mind off of it. Or if you're into dancing, or if you're into workouts, or if you're into reading, or if you're into sports, whatever it is that helps you distract, get distracted. And so there are two different kinds of distractions. One is unproductive and the other one is productive distraction. So yes, you can have unproductive distraction like just endlessly watching Netflix or playing some video games or whatever that is. Or you can have a constructive distraction where you're developing new skills, learning new hobbies, you're working out, you're teaching something to someone, you're learning something from someone. So you can find plenty of things to fill in your day with, as long as you keep yourself busy. That's what matters, especially when you're going through anxiety, overthinking, and you're aware about that you're going through it. Just get distracted. And like I said, you can have unproductive distraction, or you can actually have productive distraction, which can become something else. So while you're waiting for your results, which may be successful or may not be successful, at least you focused your energies into something which could turn out to be productive in the future. You could be just toying with a gadget and learn photography, or you could be getting into painting, or you could be getting into workouts and become a personal trainer, or you could be interested in nutrition and you could become a nutritionist. And there could be so many different possibilities which can happen out of this productive distraction. You know what I mean? What really helped me is trying to manage my time. So I know I will tire myself out in the whole day. I'll try to wake up early, I'll play with my cat, I'll water my plants, I'll try to make up a pretty breakfast with toast, avocado, honey, berries, yogurt, or whatever it is. Make it elaborate, make it look pretty. I'll put on some music, I'll have my breakfast, I'll go to my balcony, get some sun, get some fresh air, and then I will take up a project. You know, if I really don't have any reports to write, any emails to read, or any meetings to attend, or anything work related, then I'll just go for a walk outside, or I have my workout routine, my yoga routine. I'll try to do some of that, and then maybe I will call a few friends, see what they're doing, if they're up to something. Or if not, then I'll just grab a book and I read it. Then again, I'll think about lunch. I'll start preparing my lunch. I'll probably will invite a friend over. The evening, I'll take a bike and go for a ride. And then again, I'll think about do something for my dinner, call my family, my sister, talk to them, and tire myself out the whole day where I'm not sitting endlessly on a couch or in the bed and I'm thinking about things which I'm not supposed to think about, things which are beyond my control, and channel my energy into something positive, into something productive. I have new yoga routine now. I absolutely enjoy it. I'm planning on learning a new language, which I've got books for, and I'm trying to learn it myself, you know, watching YouTube, watching tutorials, having my language books and exercises. Honestly, you guys, overthinking is not all that bad as people make it out to be, because sometimes because of overthinking, you stumble upon a new idea, or you'll stumble upon doing something creative, which can become your passion or something that you really, really like. So let me just put it out there. Don't make overthinking your enemy. In fact, turn it into an opportunity. So if there is an issue, please recognize it, acknowledge it, and accept it. Then find solutions and work on it. That's how you'll be able to manage overthinking, anxiety, or any problems that you will ever face into life. Believe me, all those people that you admire and you look up to, any given person, no matter where they come from, which walk of life, which country, what background, or whoever they are, they all go through it. The best of the people that you know have all gone through it. The only difference is that they know how they should manage it and how to come out as a winner. So that's it, guys. This is all I wanted to talk to you about. These are the thoughts which came to my mind and I had to say it out loud. It not only helped saying it out loud for me, but I think it is important to have this dialogue so that everybody will normalize it and people will not try to hide their feelings and slide it under the carpet thinking, oh, it's silly to think about it. No, it's not silly to think about it. You should take the problem and face it and stare back at it and try to reason it out whether you're going to be able to solve it or not. And if you're not able to solve it, then you have to ask yourself the questions: why are you worrying about something which is beyond you and beyond your control? And distract yourself and try to do something else and focus your energies into something more productive and creative, and you never know, really be surprised with your own self. So that's it from me today, you guys. I'm gonna see you next time very soon.